I'm Paul Carpenter, and this is Narrow News. Over the years, you may have seen me, the Narrow News goof up, but I've decided to turn a new leaf, and I have some ideas to revitalize Narrow News this semester. Walk with me. Improvement number 1, current events. Did you know that January 21st is Penguin Awareness Day? Narrow News. Penguins. Lots of them. Improvement number 2, awkward moments of the Bible. There's a lot of them, and we got them. Like when Job was trash-talking God, and God showed up. Let's talk about small groups. Girls' small group, 8 o'clock, Thursday nights. Christina Garza's dorm room. Ladies. Post-college. Why do you still come here? Haha, we want you to get hooked up just as much as you do. Your small group meets at Elliot's house on Monday nights at 6:30. Ladies. Guys' small group. Come check this out. I've saved the best for last. Guys' small group. Check this place out. Guys' small group. Guys' small group has now evolved. Can we say evolved? Guys' small group has transformed into prayer night. So Thursdays at 7:30 in this kicking little room. You can come and you can join us in prayer. For details on where this room is, you can talk to Jason Jean or check out the website. It's narrow714.com. Now on to Laura Jean.
Hey you guys, Laura here. Remember from last week? Okay, so it's time to go deeper once more with Laura, and we're going to dive right into current events. You may ask yourself, Laura, what's going on in current events? I don't keep up with current events. That's what I'm here for, okay? We're going to talk about the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl is coming up. So we are having a Super Bowl party February 1st at Westgate in the youth room. You say, where's the youth room? It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so you ask yourself, what's going on at the Super Bowl party? Here's what's going on. Not only are we going to have an HD screen showing the football game, we're also going to have food, Guitar Hero, Rock Band. And I'm not really good at Rock Band or Guitar Hero because I don't play fake instruments that well. But I play with fake guns really well at Club Flesh because I own me laser tag. I win all the time, every time. You know what else is happening in current events? Narrow is taking a trip around the world. To Cambodia, to be exact. That's over here. About right there. If you're interested, you should go talk to Josh about it right now. Like right now. He's like right there. If you go talk to him. You know what interests me? South America is bigger than America. How does that happen?
Good evening. My name is Paul Carpenter, and I'm here to have a conversation with Bryan Gay. Bryan, we're so happy to have you.
Well, I'm happy to be here, Paul, and I'll be happy to shed a little light on the truth of this awkward situation.
Last week, during the announcements, we saw something. There was a bee. It's a big bee chasing you around.
Actually, Paul, I want to clarify something. I was not being hunted. I was the hunter.
And then, just when we thought all hope was lost, and that Josh Jean would finally be killed, what was that?
Well, Paul, it's funny you ask me that question. It all began about 3 weeks ago. I was on my way to a class during the winter mini session at Lamar. And something happened. So I was frolicking along the railroad tracks, passing up one of the nuclear power plants that reside right next to Lamar University, which have no effect on its students. They don't affect our abilities to read or write, so they say. Anyway, I was carrying my books to class. Wait, scratch that. I had a beehive. I had abandoned my books earlier for a beehive. I remember. Anyway, so I was playing with that beehive, as anybody would, just kicking it around, having a great old time, when it fell into a bush near the fence. And all of a sudden, it happened. A strange, toxic, radioactive cloud descended from the factory nearby and enshrouded me and the beehive.
What's happening?
So I panicked and ran. But what I didn't know was that those bees were affected by that radioactive cloud. And they've been hunting me, and I them, ever since.
So you have superpowers. I mean, we've seen this. How did you discover you had these superpowers?
Oh, well, that's a difficult question to answer, Paul. I'm glad you asked it, though. A couple of days after the cloud incident, I was playing with my cat Mittens.
Mittens, it's okay.
And,
Mittens, come back! Come back, Mittens, come back! Oh! Oh! Mittens!
I don't know if you knew this, but I can shoot fireballs too!